We don't usually cover laptops at Pocket Now, but when Microsoft says it's built the ultimate laptop and then repeats the claim about 15 times, we're duty-bound to take a look. For Pocket Now, I'm Michael Fisher with Adam Lane behind the camera. This is the Microsoft Surface Book. We could do for laptops what we did for tablets. That's the question Microsoft asked itself, and the answer is the Surface Book. It's the Surface as a laptop, but it's still a Surface. What the hell does that mean? Well, you can still separate the display from the keyboard to get a self-contained 7.7mm Windows tablet, and most of the Surface capabilities we've seen both today and up till now remain intact. But with the Surface Book, the lower half plays a crucial part in providing power. It's not just a keyboard, it provides a boatload of batteries, good for 12 hours of usage, and it also brings a dedicated NVIDIA GeForce graphics processor, backed up by GDDR5 RAM. An awful lot of engineering went into the Surface Book. Keeping it together in its docked configuration is a tether known as muscle wire, which changes elasticity when you introduce a charge to it, locking the whole assembly in place or releasing it so you can separate the units. Between the modules is a really funky-looking piece of hardware called the Dynamic Fulcrum Hinge, meant to offer more space between the top of the keyboard and the display. The keyboard itself was engineered for extreme comfort. Microsoft says it spent the past 15 years making keyboard switches, so it knows a thing or two about delivering a quiet, comfortable typing experience. These keys are backlit and offer 1.6mm of travel, if you're curious, and the 5-point multi-touch trackpad is all glass. Up top, the display uses the same PixelSense technology we talked about in the Surface Pro 4 hands-on on a larger scale. It's a 13.5-inch touch panel optically bonded to a sheet of Gorilla Glass 4 less than half a millimeter thick and delivering 267 ppi. Most of the user experience from Windows 10 to the various pen and touch input methods is vintage Surface, but here it's been kicked up a few notches. Microsoft was demoing 3D design software here on stage in New York and high-end video editing. The Surface Book is a laptop for the poweriest of power users, a device Microsoft calls ounce for ounce the fastest 13-inch laptop ever made. It's a direct competitor to Apple's MacBook Pro, and Microsoft says it's 2 times faster or more powerful, the thinnest, most powerful PC ever created. Those are some bold claims for a company that's never built a laptop before, but given the success of the Surface line since last year, you'd be a fool to count them out right at the start. You'll be able to pre-order a Surface Book as of October 7th and buy them outright October 26th, with prices starting at $1,499. We'll see if we can get a hold of one to give it a full review. No promises, though. This is just an early hands-on from the Windows 10 Devices event in New York.